The old Victorian house stood as a sentinel on the outskirts of town, its time-worn facade cloaked in ivy and its windows like vacant eyes peering into the realm of the living. Whispers of its dark history floated through the air, tales of a tragic love story that had transcended the boundaries between life and death. Eleanor, a young woman with an affinity for the supernatural, had heard these whispers and felt an irresistible pull toward the house. Armed with a sense of curiosity and her father's vintage camera, she embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries that lay within. As the moon cast an ethereal glow, Eleanor crossed the threshold into the abandoned house. The air was heavy with an otherworldly stillness, and her heart raced with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation. The camera dangled from her neck, its flashbulb ready to capture whatever secrets awaited. Eleanor's footsteps echoed through the corridors as she ventured deeper into the house. Dust motes danced in the faint light, and the scent of aged wood mingled with a hint of decay. A soft breeze rustled the curtains, and Eleanor's gaze was drawn to a faded portrait that adorned the wall. The portrait depicted a young woman, her eyes brimming with a melancholic yearning. Eleanor felt an inexplicable connection, as if the woman's gaze transcended time itself. She raised her camera and took a photograph, the flash illuminating the room with a burst of light. A whisper seemed to drift through the air, a voice carried on an ethereal breeze. Eleanor's heart skipped a beat as she glanced around, her senses on high alert. "Who's there?" No response, just the echoes of her own voice. Eleanor continued her exploration, the camera capturing every corner and crevice of the house. The air grew colder as she descended into the basement, her flashlight piercing the darkness. In the depths of the basement, Eleanor stumbled upon a hidden chamber. The walls were adorned with faded murals depicting scenes of love and loss, joy and sorrow. Her heart ached as she gazed upon the images, feeling an overwhelming empathy for the souls who had once inhabited this space. As Eleanor's flashlight swept over the murals, a figure materialized before her. It was the woman from the portrait, her form translucent yet radiant. Eleanor's breath caught as she recognized the longing in the woman's eyes. "You can see me," the woman's voice was a whisper, a melody that seemed to dance on the edge of reality. Eleanor nodded, her voice barely above a whisper. "Who are you?" The woman's smile was bittersweet. "I am Isabella, and I am trapped between worlds." Eleanor's heart went out to Isabella, the tragedy of her existence etched into every brushstroke of the murals. Isabella recounted her tale, a love that defied societal norms, a forbidden union, and a fateful accident that had separated her from her lover. Moved by Isabella's story, Eleanor felt an unshakable determination to help her find peace. Together, they embarked on a journey through the realms of the supernatural, seeking a way to mend the rift between the worlds of the living and the dead. Eleanor delved into ancient texts and consulted wise mystics, her camera capturing every step of their quest. With each photograph, the veil between the worlds seemed to grow thinner, and Isabella's presence became more tangible. One moonlit night, Eleanor and Isabella stood before the mural that had once depicted their tragic separation. Eleanor's voice quivered as she recited an incantation, her words laced with a potent blend of hope and determination. The air crackled with energy, and the mural seemed to come alive, its colours swirling and merging into a shimmering portal. Isabella's form wavered, her eyes filled with a mix of gratitude and anticipation. Eleanor's voice was resolute. "Go, Isabella, find your lover and be at peace." With a final glance, Isabella stepped through the portal, her form dissolving into a cascade of light. The portal closed behind her, leaving Eleanor standing alone in the basement. The house seemed to sigh, the heavy atmosphere lifting as if a weight had been removed. Eleanor's heart was filled with a sense of fulfillment, a knowledge that she had bridged the gap between the living and the dead. As Eleanor emerged from the old Victorian house, a sense of serenity washed over her. The moon bathed the landscape in a silvery glow, and the whispers of the past seemed to fade into the night. Eleanor knew that her encounter with Isabella had been more than a mere ghost story. It had been a testament to the power of love and the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the realms beyond the veil, redemption and solace could be found.